What's going on, everybody? Today we're doing a really quick review. Today we're taking a look at a really good EQ plugin, also known as the REQ. It's a part of the Renaissance collection from Waves. Like I said, it's a really cool EQ plugin. Recently, it's become one of my favorites. But enough chit chatter, we're just gonna look at the plugin. So here along the bottom, you have the basic EQ choices. You can have your band on or off. See? On, off, on, off, on, off. Right next to that, you can change the type. You have the bell, low shelf, high pass, and the low R shelf. You can either click on the down arrow and choose the different one that you wanna use, or just literally cycle through by clicking them. From there, you have the gain, up and down, the frequency, left and right controls, and you have the Q to determine how fat or skinny your curve is going to be. But you see here along the bottom, you can look at one channel very detailed. But if you go up to the top here and click on this view section, you can view every EQ band individually. But I know what you're thinking. You said this was a great EQ plugin. Why are there only 2 bands? Well, guess what, greedy? 2 not enough for you? You can have 4. Is 4 still not enough for you? You can have 6. Is that still not enough? Well, I hope not, because you're just gonna have to add other EQs to get additional bands. Up top next to the view, you have this little button right here. This is what makes and breaks the plugins. From everything else, this is just a basic EQ. Well, guess what? When you have this off, it is just a basic EQ. When I turn it back on, it shows you the frequency response of the channels that you have it attached to. So essentially, it's just a show or no show frequency response button. But why would you want it on? You're not supposed to mix by sight. Well, honestly, it helps me learn which frequencies are making the sounds that I want to get rid of. And that helps me in the future for live applications or other mixing applications when I don't have this view. I can figure out what sound is making that annoying frequency sound and bring it out or pull it back in whenever I need it. And in this day and age, you need to be able to mix fast and precisely. No one cares how you do it. They just want to know that you have done it. They want it to sound good in the end. Who cares how you got there? On the right section here, you can either chain or unchain the left and right controls, so you can control the levels or unchain it and control each level individually. Beyond the settings that you see here, you have a couple presets that you can choose from. And when I say a couple, I mean too many for me to actually go through for this video. Beyond all of these artists that each have multiple EQ settings for you to use, you have the basic factory ones that are also available for you. So that's really all there is to it. The REQ is a very simple plugin, but a great EQ. Hopefully you found all this information helpful and you can use this on your next mix. I'm gonna have a link for where you can find it on Waves down in the description, and I'll see you next Tuesday with another review.